What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of this week's Fan Mail of the Week. I'm hoping that this is the last Fan Mail of the Week video for this week. And let's get into our questions, shall we? This is a continuation of the previous episode. I have a lot of questions to answer. So far, we are already running into 3 hours, so let's just get right into it with our first question from Mega Snipes 97. Hi, Alex. How you doing? I've been a subscriber for about a month, and I love your videos, so I got a few questions to ask you. Okay. Question number 1, do you think that Bills has other forms such as freezes, cell, etc.? And if so, how powerful do you think he is? Question 2, if you go to WWE and become famous, do you think you will be playing a role in any movies such as John Cena, The Rock, Triple H? Question 3, do you think that Bills and Whis could die trying to fight the other gods, and therefore Goku and Vegeta would become gods? Goku the god of creation and Vegeta the god of destruction. I personally think that would be awesome. That would be an awesome ending to the Dragon Ball series, having an immortal Goku and Vegeta. And your final question is, I can't believe you don't know about... what is that? I also say, what do you think of him? Keep up the good work, Alex. P.S. Fuck you, Yamcha. P.S.S. Fuck you, Square. And P.S.S. Fuck you, Yajirobe. Okay, to answer your first question, I already answered this. I don't believe it's necessary for Bills to have other forms because he's a god. You know, he's pretty much... technically almost, I don't know if you want to consider him an immortal, but I don't believe Bills has any other forms. I mean, what would be the purpose of it, you know? Just being the way he is now is just fine. Just, you know, it's good enough, you know? You don't need other forms. To answer your second question, will I have a major role in movies? I hope so. I mean, that'd be pretty cool if I was in a movie or some shit. UnrealEntGaming, starring in The Avengers 7. That'd be fucking cool. I can play like the fucking guy in the background just yelling, "Fuck you, Hulk!" or some shit like that. So, to answer your third question, that would be pretty cool if Goku was the god of creation and Vegeta was the god of destruction, because it suits them both. You know, Vegeta being, you know, crazy and just evil at times, and Goku being pure and innocent and loving of creation. So that would be a fitting title for both, therefore having an ultimate ending such as an immortal Goku and immortal Vegeta. But I mean, that's all up to Akira Toriyama. And to answer your fourth question, I do not know about that person. I mean, I can't really have anything to say about him if I don't know who he is. But thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from Lego Blocks Star Wars. Sup, Alex? Thanks for answering my questions and previous questions. But the last time I sent you some questions, the question was kind of outdated. So here are some new questions. Okay, oh god, more Dragon Ball Z questions. Oh boy, here we go. Question 1. Do you have any news about the worldwide release of Dragon Ball Z Battle of the Gods? Question 2. Which console do you plan on getting? Xbox 720, PS4, or both? Question 3. What did you think about WrestleMania? Question 4. Super Saiyan 4, Vegito, or Bills? Well, that's it. That's about it for now. Thanks for answering my questions. You are becoming one of my favorite YouTubers because of your consistent uploads and your support to give back to the fans, like doing fan mails of the week for 3 hours. Keep up the good work. See ya. Thanks, man. As for an update, to answer your first question, right now it's still unknown. They're in the process of trying to buy the license and all of the fucking rights from Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods, and there's a lot of rumors going around that the movie will take 2 years to dub in English. So if that happens, that's gonna suck so much ass, because we're gonna have to wait until 2015 to see a Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods movie in English. As for the consoles, I will be getting both consoles. But the way from all the things that I've been hearing about the Xbox 720, it doesn't look that good, man. I mean, then again, those are all rumors, so I want to wait until May, until they finally start confirming stuff, you know. To answer your third question, WrestleMania was amazing. Being there live was just perfect. It was just awesome. I feel like there was something missing about WrestleMania this year. I felt like there weren't any WrestleMania moments to look back on. But, I mean, I really do hope that they fix those things next year, because next year I'm hoping to go if I have money or whatnot. If not, that's okay. But WrestleMania this year is pretty good, at least for me. I mean, and to answer your fourth question, that's kind of a tricky one, but I would have to go with Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, just because he would be ultimate. Like, his power would be untouchable, in my opinion. But thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from Xavier, the Mega Artist. Hiya, it's me again. Okay, here we go. Question number 1. What do you think Cell is made out of? Well, that's pretty obvious. I mean, whatever. All right. Question number 2. Do you think hugging Vegeta feels like hugging a brick wall? Question 3. If the fan mail gets too much for that, you are going to start doing fan mail daily. Question 4, do you go to Cedar Point? Well, I don't know what Cedar Point is. P.S. Screw you, Square! To answer your first question, Cell is pretty much made out of all of the... Well, he's pretty much designed in a laboratory by Dr. Gero, consisting of all the greatest fighters that ever lived. Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo, Gohan, Frieza, all that shit. So, physically, what is he made out of? I have no idea. I'm pretty sure he's flesh and bones, you know. But he's able to regenerate because he has Piccolo cells. So I'm pretty sure deep down, like if he ever blows up or some shit, he's all mushy and gooky, probably like Kid Buu. But then again, I don't really know. I mean, shit. Do you want me to ask Cell himself? I mean, he'd probably blow me up, but still. To answer your second question, I do believe hugging Vegeta feels like hugging a brick wall because he is so bitter. He would show you absolutely no love back. You know, he'll probably just smirk at you or something or just push you away. That's how fucked up he is. I mean, that's how he is, though. But to answer your third question, it's actually going to get to that point one day. And it's really hard to do fan mails of the weeks daily because you're going to have so many things to do. I may start doing fan mail once every 2 weeks now because it's starting to get to the point where I really have to catch up on everybody's fan mail and getting back to everybody. So, and to answer your last question, I do not know what a hell Cedar Point is, so I can't really say. But thanks for your questions, dude. On to the next question, which is from Static 313. Unreal Entertainment Gaming. My questions. Hello, I am new to your channel and I found it about a month ago, and it's fantastic. Keep up all the good work. My questions are: question number 1. Do you think Vegeta would become more powerful than Goku? I'm his yet-to-be Super Saiyan God form. Well, you meant in, not I'm. Question number 2. I know you're not one for favorites, but what is your opinion on the best first-person shooter? Question number 3. Do you think they'll ever make Gogeta a Super Saiyan God? Question 4. What do you think Trunks and Goten's fusion would be called and look like if they did the Potara earrings? That's actually very interesting because I always thought about that question. Thanks for reading my questions, and I hope you get more famous on YouTube. P.S. Fuck all of you whales! And P.S.S. Yamcha, grow a pair. Alright, to answer your first question, how powerful will Vegeta be I said Vegeta. Oh my god, I'm starting to lose my mind doing these fan mails. I think Vegeta would be on par with Goku's Super Saiyan God's like stature and form. I'm pretty sure Vegeta wouldn't even know how to use it correctly. Vegeta would even stumble around. But as for those two, I'm pretty sure they would be on par with each other. But I don't think he'd surpass Goku. Not at all. To answer your second question, opinions on some of my favorite shooters. Well, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 1 is a great shooter. Halo 3 was a great shooter. Gears of War 2 was a great shooter. You know, but now if you want to look at other games nowadays, like, what else is a shooter nowadays? I mean, they got a whole bunch of stuff going on. I mean, look at Battlefield, great shooter, you know what I mean? So, I mean, I'm not biased. I'm not a bigot toward any genre. You know, I enjoy it for what it is. But, shooters will always be shooters, and other people have opinions, and people think that this shooter is better than that shooter. So, I mean, who knows? I mean, that's just my opinion. To answer your third question, I really do hope so that they make Gogeta into a Super Saiyan God because I would love to see how he would look and how arrogant he would be. But then again, would it be in a movie or would it be on television? You know what I mean? That's the distinction right there. Like, how would they utilize a Super Saiyan God Gogeta, you know, either way, on a movie or on television? And to answer your last question, Trunks and Goten fused via Potara earrings. I think you can call them, like, Trunk 10 or something like that. Like, it would be so weird. Maybe you can call them Gotenks again. You don't know that. But, I don't know. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from Sam Como. Hey, what's up, man? Thanks for answering my previous questions. If you can answer these as well, it would be great. Question number 1, what is your opinion? Wait, in your opinion, did Super Saiyan 4 Goku look better than the new God mode? Question 2, would it be more suitable for Vegeta to obtain Super Saiyan 3 or the new Super Saiyan God? Last question, should the DBZ movie Battle of Gods continue in a series or a movie? I already answered that last question, but to answer your first question, I do believe that Super Saiyan God looks more beast than Super Saiyan 4 in terms of like aura and like hair color and all that stuff. Certainly if it was different, if Goku had a different look for Super Saiyan God mode, it'd look better. But I just think that the aura and the color of the hair looks better than Super Saiyan 4. Overall, I think the Super Saiyan 4 concept looks good. I just hate how he has like pinkish fur. I think he should have like golden fur with golden hair. That would make more sense. And to answer your second question, I do believe that it's more suitable for Vegeta to obtain Super Saiyan 3 first before achieving Super Saiyan God. It only makes sense. And as for your last question, I'm just going to sum it up like this. New series, new series, new series. But thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from Gamertag LTU. Hey, Alex, how are you? I'm doing pretty shitty. How are you? Love your videos. Thanks for answering my questions. When I saw my letter on your videos, I was shocked to see so many grammar mistakes. Well, you don't say. I try to write without any mistakes because you are a great YouTuber and I respect you. So I must write to you without any mistakes. I hope you understand me. So anyway, here are my questions. Question 1. What are you doing when you have free time? Question 2. Have you ever cried watching Dragon Ball Z? Question 3. What is your favorite fight scene from Dragon Ball Z? Thanks again. Good luck. Your fan, David. P.S. Kamehame. Oh, look, he added the ha part. Look at that. All right, nice. To answer your first question, what am I doing when I have free time? I'm either with my friends just hanging out, just going out, just whatever, you know, doing stupid shit, I guess you could say. But I barely have any time to do that. But I mean, the days that I do have free time, I guess you could say I go to the gym or I hang out with friends. But other than that, it's just straight working, straight YouTube, straight practice, straight wrestling, and it's just, oh god, it's stressful. To answer your second question, no, I've never cried watching DBZ, but I actually felt bad in so many moments. There were so many moments where I actually felt bad, but not to the point where I was gonna cry or anything, but I just felt so bad that I was just like, oh man, that's pretty messed up. And to answer your last question, damn, that's pretty hard. There have been a lot of great fight scenes for Dragon Ball Z, but I think one of my favorites would have to be Goku versus Vegeta when they were both in Super Saiyan 2 forms, because that was fucking brutal. Other than that, it's probably Goku and Kid Buu, because that was insane as well. But thanks for your question, dude. On to the next question, which is from a man, a woman, a mystery creature named Mini Slurpee. Hey Alex, I love your videos. You're freaking hilarious, and I have a couple of questions for you. I know you don't like DBZ messages, but I have a few, you bastard. Okay, question number 1. You made a video about a Minecraft Wars, and I would love to be a part of that. Do you have a specific, you wrote Pacific, date on when you plan on doing it? Question 2, what games are you most excited about for the future? Question 3, what do you think if Cell and Frieza fuse with the fusion dance? What would their name be, and how would they look like? Question 4, what do you think the Z fighters will get in the other universes? Question 5, which villain would you want to be on Dragon Ball Z? Not sound picky, Broly or Cell. Okay, all right. So you're saying like which person would I want to be? All right, like, and I'm not allowed to pick Broly and Cell. All right. P.S. Keep up the vids, man. Love your vids. No homo. All right, thank you, brother. As for the Minecraft Wars, to answer your first question, I'm planning on doing that in May. So once May rolls on by, I mean, we're all gonna get up in it. So let's just see how that goes. I mean, I'm planning for it. So to answer your second question, what games am I most excited for? I'm excited for Battlefield 4. I'm excited for Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm excited for the next Call of Duty, believe it or not, because I really want to see what it's going to be. I'm excited for the next Dragon Ball Z game. So, I mean, there's a few games that I'm actually excited for. I'm just going to have to wait and see how they're going to, turn out. But, yeah, to answer your third question, I'm pretty sure Cell and Frieza will probably be called Celza or something like that. And their looks, I think Cell would keep his overall, like, physical look, but maybe his color would change. Maybe he would be white, pink, and green, along with having Frieza's tail, Frieza's head. It would look pretty badass. But how strong would they be? That is another question. Because I mean, what do you think? Do you think they'll be able to match up against Gogeta? Let me know. But thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from Malik9210. I know I always say this, but again, much love and respect. You are a fantastic YouTuber. Now on to the questions. Thank you. Question 1. Why doesn't Mystic Gohan go Super Saiyan? Did the Kai take it away? Question 2. What did you think of WrestleMania 29 and thoughts? Question 3. Do you think the world would have been a better place without religion? Question 4. Do you think Fast and Furious 6 will go ham? P.S. Fuck you, Squid! Alright, to answer your first question, Gohan is still able to go Super Saiyan while being Mystic, because remember, the Elder Kai even said there's no need for him to become Mystic because his powers are so great. But if he wanted to, he could. So that pretty much debunks that. To answer your second question, WrestleMania 29 was freaking amazing. There were a few things that I didn't like about it, but nonetheless, WrestleMania 29 was amazing. I loved it. I just felt like I just said earlier, there was something missing about it. But I mean, hey, as long as WrestleMania 30 fixes it, I'll be happy. And to answer your third question, what would a world be? Would the world be better without religion? Isn't that the world that we're living in now? A godless world. So. And to answer your last question, hell yeah, Fast and Furious 6 is going to go ham. And if you don't believe so, you need to jump out a fucking window like right now. But thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from Rouse. Hey, Alex, just one question today, so here it goes. Question 1. You mentioned that in the last fan mail that you have had past experiences relating to paranormal/ghostly encounters. Could you describe one of them, one of the most thrilling ones, please? P.S. When you get into the WWE, I would love to see you having a rival wrestler named Yamcha the Destroyer. Oh, fuck out of here. Oh, my God. Can you imagine that? Introducing Yamcha the Destroyer. I'll fucking leave that arena. I'll be like, I'm done. I'm fucking done. But, yeah, I'm just going to sum this. I'm going to sum this up the best way I can. One day, I went inside my friend's house, and, they were all, like, there. I mean, one of my friends, well, he's not here anymore. He moved somewhere else. He moved to Virginia, but, he was always into, like, crazy stuff, and he always had like this theory that if you play the Ouija board, nothing's gonna happen, whatever. So one day I went over his house and I brought my Modern Warfare 2 over because his broke. So as I'm going in, it's him and these two fucking other people playing the Ouija board. I didn't notice at first. I just thought they were playing a board game. So I was like, yeah, what's up? He was like, yo, shut up. And I was like, what? So I look on down, and they're fucking, like, here I see them moving the little piece of the Ouija board. I got so terrified that I left. But then, when I came back to his house the night after, I went on in, and he was just telling me all these, like, things that his little pantry door keeps opening by itself, and that he keeps hearing stuff. So I was just like, all right, yeah, you're high or some shit, dude. Like, let's just play. So as I'm playing whatever, I saw for myself that the pantry door kept opening, and that was what scared me the most. Brandon, if you're ever watching this video, damn it, Brandon, I'm never going over that. I'm never going over your house ever again. But his pantry door kept opening. Then out of nowhere, like, one of his, like, little lamps in his room all the way down the hallway just suddenly just turned off. And I think that was all I needed to see for me to, like, just have the conclusion that it was just something going on, because pantry doors don't normally open by themselves, even when you close them with a lock, and lamps just don't turn off and flicker by themselves. So, I mean, it was whew, how long was this ago? It was in 2010, but I like, ever since then I haven't experienced anything, and I really don't want to be honest. But thanks for your question. On to the next question, which is from Grand Theft versus what? Grand Theft 5 Special. Okay, there we go. Yo, Alex, I love your videos. You are my top 5 favorite YouTubers, and here are my questions. All right, wait a minute. So tell me, who are your top 5 YouTubers then? Let me know. I want to see in order. I want to see where I fall in this category. And be honest. Don't lie. Don't put me number 1 if you know I'm not. All right, question number 1. What if the very last movie, or if there's going to be one for the series, last episode of, you'll have an ultimate battle with villains, but the villains have been training nonstop in hell and became ultimately strong and giving the Z fighters a hard time? What do you think about that? Question 2, are you going to play GTA 5 on your channel? Question 3, did you hear about Trivix with his Raging Blast? Oh, the Raging Blast 3 project. Yeah, I know about that. Question 4, did you hear about the J-Stars Victory versus Project? It's a crossover with Dragon Ball and Naruto, One Piece, and oh yeah, I actually saw the trailer for that one. P.S. Fuck you, Will! And P.S.S. Where the fuck are your Pokemon playthroughs? Oh my god. Sorry, man. To answer your first question, I mean, I highly doubt the villains in hell would be training nonstop and whatnot just to become greater than the Z fighters. I'm pretty sure there's a very few down there that probably did do that. But would they pose a threat? Absolutely not. I mean, you got Super Saiyan God, you got Super Saiyan 3, you got fusions. There's no way that, you know, the villains in hell would even stand the chance unless they all fused together as one being. But other than that, No way in hell, man. Just no way. To answer your second question, will I be playing GTA 5 on my channel? You best believe I am. I already said that so many times during my San Andreas playthroughs, and somebody hasn't been paying attention. To answer your third question, I actually did see the Raging Blast 3 project. I'm surprised that this kid actually presented it to the actual makers of Bandai and all that stuff, so I really do hope that it comes into fruition. And to answer your last question, I didn't see the actual movie or whatever, but I did see a trailer on it. It looked cool. I just want to know how the fuck, their universe is even crossed over, But thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from Goku Saiyan. Alex, this week I have 2 questions for you. After these 2 questions, I want to tell you something about your Minecraft War project. Question number 1. Can you do a Minecraft survival? Actually, I'm going to answer that right now. Yes, I will. I already announced that for the Xbox. Question 2, do you live by your parents or do you have your own house? I already answered that question in the previous fan mail. Please go check it out. I'm not going to repeat that answer. Minecraft War project. Well, I saw your video about Minecraft War with Paul. When I saw the video, I was fucking happy because I knew I'd do everything to join you guys. I mean, the chance to play with you and Paul is beyond amazing. So I really want to play Minecraft War with you and Paul. If I get a chance to play with you and Paul, I'd be really happy because you guys are bosses. I'm a huge fan of your videos, and I'm also a huge fan of Paul's videos. I look every minute on YouTube to see if you two have added some new videos, and if I see that if you two added some videos, I'm fucking happy. I want to watch them immediately. So I hope you will. I hope you'll let me join you and Paul. All right. P.S. Alex is the best. P.S.S. I say this every week. You are the awesomest and the best YouTuber. You are really funny, and you make the best videos on YouTube. Thank you, man. I'm just going to tell you straight up, this server that I'm planning on hosting is going to hold up to about 50 people. So you're definitely in. I got other people that are going to be in for sure. So, I mean, there's no reason to ask me if I'm ready to bring you in. So, I mean, that's just pretty much that. We're going to wage war, and war it will be. But thanks for your questions, dude. On to the next question, which is from you, the zombie killer. Look at that. Hi, Alex. I know you're getting more and more questions, and I respect for what you do and appreciate it. Thank you, man. Question number 1, do you like ham? Question 2, how does Goku's family earn money? That's a very good question. Question 3, in Dragon Ball, Krillin said that a plane can't bring... Wait, Korin said that a plane can't bring you to Kami, but Bulma made it with an airplane, so she brought the battle. So, well, that's actually kind of true. P.S. Fuck you, Paul! P.S.S. I think about you at night. Whoa. Dude. Whoa. I think about you too. PSS, do you want to play ZEQ2 Revolution together? Absolutely, man. If I have time to be on here later on, I'll play with you guys. To answer your first question, I like ham only if it's in my sandwich. Ham, cheese, and mayonnaise on a roll. Or on a hero. To answer your second question, I do believe that Chi-Chi brings in some type of currency, but, I mean, how else will they earn money? I do not know. And to answer your third question, you're kind of right on that, but it's Dragon Ball Z. There's always plot holes in every single anime. I'm guessing that they allowed Bulma to know the coordinates and how to get there and what exactly to do in order to cross on over to Kami's. But other than that, I mean, you're right. I mean, I haven't seen anybody else ever, even attempt to find Korin's lookout, or Kami's lookout, sorry. But thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from Supreme Kai of the East. Hello, Alex. It's my who's. Oh, I remember you. But I renamed my channel to the original name. I thought it'd be more fitting anyways. On to the questions. Hopefully, I'll get 2 fan mail replies from you. Hee hee. All right, question 1. After you started the Dragon Ball Z Battle of the Gods video, is that when you really started to get a boost in subscribers? Question 2, do you think I'd stand a chance against Bills? P.S. Fuck you, Paul! And P.S. Fuck you, Roger Irby! Warm regards, Supreme Kai. Thank you, Mr. Supreme Kai. To be honest, I don't think so, but then again, I could be wrong. I saw the boost during a lot of things, but it could be one of them. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but if it is, I mean, hey, thank you. And to answer your second question, sorry, Supreme Kai, you would stand no chance against Bills. I mean, Bills is just Bills. There's no way. Sorry. I'm so sorry. But thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from Kingslayer Man. Hi, Alex. Last week in your fan mail, you said my name wrong. Can you please call me Kingsley? Okay, Mr. Kingsley. Question 1. If you could pick anybody to manage your WWE career, who would it be? Question 2. Why did Yamcha look strong when he went up to Otherworld Boo Saga? Question 3. Why was Bardock never seen in hell during the Boo Saga? Thanks for answering my questions. I respect you a lot for answering these questions. Thank you, man. I respect you. To answer your first question, if I could pick anybody to manage my WWE career, it'd probably be Paul Heyman, but then again, I would probably want to manage my own career, to be honest. But if I had to pick a character, like a manager to manage me or whatever, I'd definitely pick Paul Heyman. To answer your second question, it's because like they were doing a lot of training in the other world, so I'm pretty sure Yamcha was adjusted to it. But he even though he looked strong, he's still fucking weak as shit. I bet you Krillin could fuck him up with one Destructo disc, you know? And to answer your last question, why was Bardock never seen in hell? Well, maybe because he didn't die. I got you by the balls on that one, little man. Thanks for your question, dude. On to the next question, which is from, oh my god, it's you again. Look at that shit. My hairs, oh my god. Greetings from Area 51 again, you bastard. Hey, it's me again. I just want to let you know that you're an amazing YouTuber for doing this, and I haven't seen any other YouTuber that does this, so thanks, bro. Anyways, let's get straight to the questions. Question 1, opinions on the afterlife. Question 2, opinions on interpretation and abortion. Ooh. Question 3, if you had to choose between becoming Yamcha or becoming a Squale, which would you choose? Note that becoming Yamcha would mean you becoming Yamcha, not being Yamcha means becoming Goku. Oh, I see exactly where you're coming from. Question number 4, Super Saiyan 2 Vegito or Whis. Question 5, when Majin Buu first absorbed the Supreme Kais besides the East one, couldn't they just use instant transmission once they were being absorbed to escape? I never really understood why they couldn't teleport out of there. P.S. Fuck you, Yamcha! P.S.S. Fuck you, Squares! And P.S.S. I was molested by an alien. How did you know? Well, I mean, shit. I don't know. P.S.S.S. the alien says hi while being cream pied. God, dude. Hey, that rhymes. I don't know. I sometimes I don't know what's wrong with half you people. To answer your first question, my opinions on the afterlife, there is an afterlife. There is a spiritual realm for people that choose not to believe it, for people to choose to say, oh, we only have one life and that's it. You'll forever die and never exist or conceive ever again. Those people are very arrogant people, very ignorant people. They don't know what's in the afterlife. They haven't died yet. So those are my beliefs. If there's nothing in the afterlife, then hey, there's nothing in the afterlife. But there is something. I do believe that there is something. So to answer your second question, I am against abortion. You're killing an innocent life form. You're killing a baby. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're some fucking woman that cries, oh, I want the baby. If you don't want the baby, just give birth and give it away. That's it. Why are you going to kill it? You're taking an unborn life. Now, it's even proven by scientists. God damn it, it's proven by scientists that once the sperm cell enters the egg and the life form there, therefore begins to develop, it's automatically considered a life form. It's automatically considered a baby, sort of say, a growing fetus. And for a woman to just pull it out of her because she feels like, oh, I have a baby. I don't care if you were raped. I don't care if anything. You still have a baby inside you. It's a creature. It's a life form that never did you any harm. So for women to say, oh, it's only going to take away from my life, take away from what? From you partying, from you drinking, from you having sex with other people? Is that what it's taken away from? Are you too like poor to have responsibilities? Or, all right, a lot of people say, well, what if the woman was raped, or what if she had no other choice? She has a choice, all right? If she was raped, then you can still give birth and give the baby away, or you can keep it. Why do you have to kill it? Why do you have to kill the baby? Oh, it's going to give me reminders. Just if I was a woman and if I was raped and I was told I was pregnant, I would keep the baby. It's an innocent life form. It's like, what the hell is wrong with some of you out there? It's like people choose to support these kind of things. Like, my God, it's so ungodly and so immoral. Like, what the fuck, man? This, my goodness. To answer your third question, I would rather become a Squale than fucking Yamcha, point blank. To answer your fourth question, I think Whis would overpower Vegito easily because Whis would probably give Vegito a good run for his money. And to answer your fifth question, I believe that the only reason why they didn't use the instant transmission was because they were being absorbed to the point where you can't really escape that. You're being consumed. It's like, why don't you wrap a giant bubble gum around you? It's like really hard to shake out of. You can't really get out of there. It's like you're trapped and there's no way. And plus you're being consumed. So there's no way. There's absolutely no way they could have escaped. But thanks for your question, though, man. On to the next question, which is from Son Goku. Hey Alex, I'm really enjoying your videos. I think you are one of the best YouTubers in the YouTube history. I have some questions and I hope you can answer them. Question 1, if you could be a WWE wrestler for a day, who would you be? Well, simple. I would be myself, to be honest. Question 2, do you do any other things besides YouTube and wrestling? I do. I work. I go out with my friends. And if it's not that, then it's YouTube and wrestling. Question number 3, do you think some of the gods in the DBZ are good? I already answered that question. I don't believe everybody's evil, but I don't believe that everybody's good either. Everybody has their pros and cons, so let's just see what Akira Toriyama is going to do. But not every god is good or evil, so. But thanks for your question. Now look at this shit. We're into 30 minutes already. So far, if you want to count everything, we are running into like 3 hours and 30 minutes of fan mail if you include all the other videos. My God. On to the next question, which is from BoratFish11. Hey Alex, this me again, your #1 fan. I asked this question in your last fan mail, but you didn't answer. That's okay because you have so many other questions to answer. Of course, you saw it was 3 hours. All right, question number 1. See, when you fought those 2 guys in a tag team wrestling match, didn't it hurt like fuck when you got slammed on the ground and stuff like that? Oh, I'm going to get into that right now. Question 2. How do you stand up and walk and fight like a normal being after you get slammed? Question 3. Have you ever lost a wrestling match? Question 4. Why is it when wrestlers punch, they stomp on the floor? Question 5. Amazing Red. Is Amazing Red a WWE fighter? If so, why are you challenging him? He could beat you if he's a WWE fighter. Question 6, you owned Andy Lee Ray, the Pokemon guy. Question 7, what is Dragon Ball Z Multiverse? Question 8, if you had gathered all the Dragon Balls and you had one wish, what would it be? Question 9, how did you get into the professional wrestling fights? I do Muay Thai and I haven't had a fight yet. I'm still in training. Have you asked your trainer for a fight or what? Question 10. Do you do a lot of bench pressing for wrestling? Question 11. I hope you get payback on the house party. I hope so too. You fucking bastards. Question 12. Do you watch Kaio said I don't know who the hell that is. He's from the UK and he has a top 5 most famous YouTubers. He is fucking hilarious. Well, I'm definitely gonna go check him out now. He's still not as epic as you, though. Quit bullshitting. Question 13. WWE scripted. What I do not understand is what part of it is scripted. I mean, did they get told what moves to do and whatnot? Could you explain WWE to me in full detail, please? You are my favorite YouTuber of all time. Love you, man. I wish you were my bro in real life. I would always watch your videos and give it a like. You are an amazing guy and a YouTuber. Keep up the amazing work. Your biggest fan. Sorry for asking so many questions. All right. Thank you, man. To answer your first question, it does hurt. But this is why you don't hit your head on the damn ground. If you get slammed and you don't keep your chin tucked, you're gonna get fucking knocked out. Trust me, I made that mistake. I didn't get knocked out, but I got slammed and I forgot to tuck my chin in and I freaking hit my head so damn hard I thought I had a concussion for a second. To answer your second question, it's easy because I mean you're getting slammed on your back and it's a lot of pain. But as long as you don't hit your head, because once you hit the back of your head, that's pretty much KO for you, man. And I've seen people when they actually got slammed, they didn't get back up. To answer your third question, unfortunately, I did lose. So I mean that all comes with the profession. To answer your fourth question, why do wrestlers punch and they stomp on the ground at the same time? I guess it's because they want to make the noise a little louder. But I mean, hey. To answer your fifth question, why did I call out the Amazing Red? Because the Amazing Red is my trainer, and the Amazing Red isn't in the WWE yet, but me and Amazing Red have wrestled a lot, and he's a great fucking guy. I love him to death. Certainly when me and him are in that ring, it gets real physical. I've gained the respect of Amazing Red, and I myself have given him so much respect, and it's just all mutual love, man. To answer your sixth question, fuck Andy Lee Ray, that Pokemon bastard. You guys gotta go check him out, though. He's pretty cool. Even though he gave me a tough run for my money, I still fucking slammed his little monkey ass down to that ground, so he's pretty much done for. To answer your seventh question, the Dragon Ball Z multiverse is pretty much a giant what-if story. What if like there were multiple universes and everybody survived in their own respective universes, alternative endings to certain things and whatnot. So yeah. To answer your eighth question, well, what would my one wish be? It would probably be to be immortal. I would love to be immortal. To answer your ninth question, how did I get into professional wrestling fights? People liked me, promoters liked me, and so promoters booked me. I used to do MMA. And back in 2010, I used to do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, just like you're taking on Muay Thai. So I am familiar with fighting. But as for the professional fights, promoters like me, they book me, and that's pretty much that. To answer your 10th question, we don't bench at the wrestling school, but we do bench when we go to like the gym or whatever. So you need power to be in wrestling, otherwise, why are you there? To answer your 11th question, I really do hope so. I really do hope I get payback on them too. To answer your 12th question, I will check out the person that you just recommended, definitely for sure. And to answer your 13th question, I'm sorry that I cannot tell you because it is a strict wrestling secret. Unfortunately, one day you're going to have to find out, but as of right now, I cannot explain. But thanks for your question, dude. On to the next question, which is from, hey, you got scoped 234. Sup, Alex? I would like to ask you a few questions that probably give you some ideas on about videos. All right, question 1. If you have Netflix or some free time on YouTube, can you watch seasons 1 and 2 of Rosado Vampire? They then say how DBZ and that series could have a crossover. All right. Question number 2. When DBZ Battle of Gods is legal to put on YouTube, can you and your friend sub the videos and post it? Question 3. Do you think you can try a series where people recommend games and then you play them? Thanks for your time. P.S. Fuck you, Wham Squid! To answer your first question, I'm going to look into that because right now I'm actually watching other animes, so I'm trying to like keep up to date with everything, but let's just see. I mean, if I have time, I'll check it out, see what it is. To answer your second question, unfortunately, I would not be able to put it on YouTube because it's a copyright disclaimer law. Like, you can't put up the actual movie on there, otherwise you'll get in big trouble. And I will not be posting up the video on my channel nor anywhere else because I do not want to get in trouble. Sorry, man. And to answer your third question, I was actually thinking about that. So like I said, all of my big projects are going to be saved up to the summer. So stay tuned for the summer because I guarantee you're going to like what I'm going to present. But thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from... I can't even pronounce your name. Damn it, why are you people making your freaking username so difficult? Hey, Alex, sorry about my name, so here are my questions. Question 1. If you were in a place where the government mutated animals that were bulletproof... Oh my god, your spelling's terrible. Sorry, I just have to point that out. And you and your friends were with no food, which friend would you eat? Oh boy. Question 2, do you think which is the final god of Battle of Gods? Okay. And question 3, what game do you think they should make? That makes no sense. What game do you think they should make? P.S. Fuck you, Will! P.S.S. Fuck you, Squid! P.S.S. Fuck you, Yamcha! And P.S.S. Fuck you, Paul! Oh my goodness. To answer your first question, flat out, I eat my friend Omar. My friend Omar is 6'5", 280 pounds. I would eat him first because he's nice and fat. And I'd cut him open and I'd just feast on his fat. To answer your second question, who do I think is the final god in Battle of Gods? I've answered this so many times. If you watch my previous fan mails, you would understand. And to answer your third question, I really don't know what you mean by which game should they make. But if you're talking about DBZ, then I think they should do Raging Blast 3. But thanks for your question. On to the next question, which is from I Don't Know D. I Don't Know. Hey man, I love your videos, especially the Dragon Ball Z ones. You are my favorite YouTuber. Keep up all the good work, and I hope you have a cookie. Oh boy. Now here are my questions. Question 1: in the next Dragon Ball Z movie, do you think that the Prince of All Saiyans, full-powered Final Flash could do any damage to Bills? And I think that is more powerful than the Kamehameha. Question 2: if you could be a villain from Dragon Ball Z / GT, who would it be and why? Broly, Cell, Boo, all forms, or Omega Shenron? Question 3, do you think that Tapion is more powerful than Vegeta in his base form as Super Saiyan 1? That is all the questions I have. Thanks for answering them. P.S. Fuck you, Chi-Chi, for not making Gohan train for 7 years. He was badass. To answer your first question, I don't believe that the Final Flash would do anything to Bills. Bills is just too much. Guys, Bills is too much, man. There's no way a Final Flash or a Kamehameha can even compare to Bills. It wouldn't even phase him. To answer your second question, I would probably pick Boo because as Majin Buu, I would be able to absorb everybody. Therefore, I win. If I were to pick Omega Shenron and whatnot, I'll probably be absorbed or killed, or Broly or Cell. But I would definitely pick Boo because I would be able to absorb everybody one by one, therefore mutating my power and therefore growing. But yeah. And to answer your last question, I don't believe Tapion is more powerful than Vegeta, not by far, because Tapion is just, yeah. And Vegeta, we all know what Vegeta stands for, so. But thanks for your question, dude. On to the next question, which is from Mr. Elvis Cobb. Remember me? Mwah, ha, 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 evil laugh. Go shoot yourself right now. Here are some questions. Question 1, Smosh or PewDiePie? Question 2, Gangnam Style or Harlem Shake? Question 3, iPhone or Samsung or LG or HTC or Sony? Question 4, my God, do you watch Dragon Ball Z Abridged? It's funny, yes, I do. Question 5, go watch Dragon Ball Z PP. What the fuck? Question 6, are you sitting on the toilet right now? That makes no sense. I'm in my room. Question 7, can you give me an IP of ZKQ2 Lite server? Question number 8, do you think that if Fat Boo dies, he would go to hell? Question 9, loading. Question 10, say I love you, Mr. Elvis Carr. You are the best in the... Oh, my God. No, I'm not saying that shit. P.S. Fuck you, Yamcha. P.S.S. Fuck you, Piraf. P.S.S.S. Slovenia is a small country in Europe. P.S.S.S.S.S. Fuck you, Chi-Chi. If you know what I mean. P.S.S.S.S.S.S. Loading. Please wait. 1 hour and 55 minutes remaining. Oh, God. To answer your first question, PewDiePie. To answer your second question, Harlem Shake. To answer your third question, iPhone. To answer your fourth question, I do watch Dragon Ball Z Abridged. To answer your fifth question, I guess I'll go check out Dragon Ball PP, if there is such a thing. Question 6, no, I'm not on the toilet. Question 7, there is no specific IP. You just have to either create a server by yourself, which is hard as fuck, or you have to join somebody else's server. But I'm normally in like any server. I'm known as Unreal Entertainment 5. So yeah. To answer your 8th question, do I believe Fat Boo would die and go to hell? He would die and probably go to heaven, not hell. And to answer your 9th question, that isn't really a question. To answer your 10th question, I already said it. So yeah, thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from Austin Howe. Hey, Alex. Question number 1, Family Guy versus South Park versus American Dad. Who will win? I think South Park, because South Park is more original. Question 2, what is your favorite Call of Duty game? Like I said, I don't have favorites, but if I had to choose, it would be Black Ops 2 because of the zombies mode. Question 3, vagina sex or anal sex? You say vaginal. Oh, my God. I would say vagina sex. Question 4, are you going to do Porn Stars Gone Wild videos again? Yes, I will. I'm waiting on my friend Jason. He went on vacation, so that pretty much covers that. P.S. Your Call of Duty trolling videos are hilarious. I do hope you do more. P.S. Fuck you, Illuminati! Oh, my God. Thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from PlayZ Gamer. My name is spelled like the DayZ game. Yes, I do know that. Hey, Alex, first of all, thank you so much for the great work you've done here on YouTube. Thanks for all the information about Dragon Ball Z movie, and they were a huge help. All right, question number 1. What do you think about the new channel design that's coming up? Oh, I fucking hate it. I'm just going to answer that right now. I hate it. There's no creation in it whatsoever. There's no unique, customer, consumer design. It's just like, what the fuck, man? It's just blank. I hate it. Stick with this one. What the hell? That's my answer for that. I hate the new channel design. Question number 2. Can you make a... oh my God. Can you make a competition of your audience when make a banner with a long time picture of your channel for your channel in the next channel design? The win could be the thanks video or something. Question 3. How old is Goku in the end of the Boo saga? P.S. Thank you again. You and PewDiePie, the greatest YouTubers I know. Oh wow, you actually mentioned me and PewDiePie in the same category. Thank you so much for that. To answer your second question, I might as well just go ahead and do that. But I will be doing several montages and several competition. Like I don't know, just I'm trying to think. If I were to do that, what would I do? I don't know. That one's a good question. I'm gonna have to think about that one. But I mean, it could be a thanks video and whatnot. I mean, I have a lot of things in mind, but it's just I really do hope that the next channel design isn't permanent. I really do hope so. And to answer your last question, how old is Goku? I mean, how the hell should I know? He definitely looks like he's in his 30s or something. But I mean, does it really matter? I mean, shit. But thanks for your question, dude. On to the next question, which is from Little Marcus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, hopefully I can make the fan mail of the week for a 3rd week. And for some reason, my grammar kind of commits suicide when I message you, so hopefully it isn't as bad. All right, question 1. What did you think of WrestleMania from a live perspective? Question 2. How bad did you think The Rock did? Do you believe that he looked as bad as he did last year when he fought Cena? Question 3, if you could change one moment that happened in your life, what would it be? Question 4, what would happen if Goku and Hercule fused? P.S. What did you think of the OC? Oh wait, original content video. I did my. Oh, okay, the one with Vegeta. All right. To answer your first question, I keep answering this over and over again. WrestleMania was amazing, being there live and seeing everything and just experiencing it. It was just a one of a kind thing. So yeah, to answer your second question, The Rock didn't do as bad as he did last year. I think their match this year was actually pretty good. In a certain perspective. He still did bad. I mean, he has a lot of ring rust. Can't really blame the guy. He just, he's The Rock, you know what I mean? He's not doing this. Well, I mean, he's doing this for money partially, but at the same time, he's doing this to help the business. So, I mean, it's helped, it's worked. So, to answer your third question, if I can change one moment that happened in my life, that one would be very, 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 very personal. So I can't really reveal that here, but, I mean, there would be a lot of things that I would change in my life, but then again, if I were to change them, would I be the same person that I am now? And to answer your last question, Goku and Hercule fused, that would be horrible. First of all, he would have like this nappy ass hair and that freaking dirty mustache, and it would just look like shit. I would just walk away. I'd be like, oh my god, no, this is an abomination, but thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from Minor Portal to Epic, Mr. Porto. Hey, I'm back with some more questions. I think you should have more subs than you have now because you're doing an amazing job. Oh, a lifetime supply of ice cream too. Oh boy. Here come the questions. Question 1, have you ever seen a squale? Question 2, if you were stranded on an island with a book, an electric, a game, a drink, and food, what would they be? Okay, well, all right. Question 3, what do you think? Do you think they overused Super Saiyan 4 Goku and GT? Because I think they did. Question 4, Squale. Question 5, who would win against Yamcha versus Hercule? Oh, fucking Hercule all day, man. Fuck Yamcha. Question 6, why can't Gohan go Super Saiyan while in his mystic powers? I already answered that, but I'm going to answer it again. Thanks for all you did today and answering my questions. You were amazing. Keep it up. You are the best. P.S. Do you have Portal 2? No, I don't, sadly. P.S.S. Fuck you, Will. Fuck you, Squid. Fuck you, Square. Fuck you, Yamcha. Alright, to answer your first question, there is no such thing as a squale, but I'm pretty sure if a squid and a whale made it, that's exactly what they would call it. And how would it look? God almighty, I'm too scared to even know. To answer your second question, if I was stranded on an island, if I had to pick a game, it'd be Call of Duty because I would freaking troll people all day, every day. If I had to pick a juice, it would either be, well, a drink, it would either be orange juice or iced tea. If I had to pick a specific food, I would pick T-bone steaks. If I had to pick a book, I would pick Monster. I forgot who the author is. Fuck. It was written by a former Crip a long time ago. It was actually a pretty good book. And if I had to pick something electric, I would either bring my phone with me, or I would bring maybe a flashlight. So there you go. To answer your third question, I don't believe they overused him. I believe they used him enough, but overuse is just like saying, overused is like saying they overused Super Saiyan, because that's what they did. They overused the original Super Saiyan forms. But as for Super Saiyan 4, I think they did a pretty good job with that. So, to answer your fifth question, like I said, Hercule, and to answer your sixth question, the only reason why he didn't go Super Saiyan while in his mystic form is because there was no need for him to do that. What would be the overall need for him to do that? There is no purpose of it. So, but thanks for your question, man. And pretty much that concludes it for today, everybody. Thank you all for your questions. And oh my God, if I didn't get to your questions, guys, once again, I do apologize. As you can see, I did 4 Fan Mail of the Week episodes, 4 of them. Each of them was about 50 minutes long. And if you do the math, that's, oh my God, that's what, 4 hours? That's a lot, guys. That is a lot for one person to do. And I have been taking breaks daily. Well, not daily, but throughout the day, I've been taking breaks. I took like an hour off just to like freaking breathe and whatnot. But like I said, guys, thank you all so much. Please help support my channel by spreading it to your friends, to your family, to other people. If you guys are fans, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for all the latest fan news, information, updates, whatever you guys want to call it. Leave a like, leave a comment in the comment section below. And on that note, guys, I am going to go take a nap because I am incredibly tired from being here all day. And hopefully when I wake up, the universe will be changed and, there'll be fire-breathing dragons outside or something like that. But thanks for your questions, guys. Thank you for everything, and I'll be seeing you all later.